Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for finally, after waiting all weekend, and everyone have their fun in this FA Cup. A tournament I hold dearly to my heart. As I've said it recently yesterday in the yesterday stream with Chelsea, Man City v Chelsea, I've been saying pretty much some day that I'm having this channel podcast. The FA Cup means, again, I'm part of the last generation that really does appreciate the FA Cup still, that loves it with every fibre of what it is all about, appreciates it for what it is and more. And it helps my club has won it 14 times. Most of them 14 have been in my lifetime. just saying. I only ever got to the FA Cup final once and not won it in my lifetime. That's in 2001, and that hurt that day because I was 10, 11 years old. I can't think now. 2001. No, it'll be 11, 12 years old actually. Going on 12, give or take. And again, that's a fine. Of all the finals we've ever lost, I've seen Arsenal lose. That's the one that hurt me more because that we were a better team. We were robbed. We should have had a penalty. Huncho should have been sent off, etc., etc. Obviously, Liverpool did what they did and done a cup treble in terms of FA Cup, League Cup, and what else did they win? UEFA Cup. That was it. Apart from that, every other FA Cup final I've ever seen my team in, we've won. Sheffield Wednesday starting it off, then in Newcastle in '98, Chelsea in 2002, Southampton in 2003, Man United in 2005, and then we thought we were doing well. We had a few years where we were doing well. We thought, you know what, we don't want to win the FA Cup or anything in general. Really, we'll give everyone a 9 year head start, catch up on us. We came back in 2014. Hull City came from 2-0 behind, made it after 9 years of waiting. Got to an FA Cup final the first time in 2005, and we made such hard work. Only Arsenal at that time could do what we did: go 2-0 down against Hull City, and still come back and win. With Santi Cazorla scoring, Koscielny, and obviously Ramsey, player of the season that year, scoring a winning goal. 2015, come back and defend it against Aston Villa, absolutely battered Villa off the park. What was it? I'm trying to think. Theo Walcott with the goal, scoring. Obviously, out of all the FA Cups he won at Arsenal, that was more meaningful to him. Even now he says that because obviously he scored the goal, got us going. Alexis Sanchez, that 35-yard screamer, pinpoint screamer from 35 yards outside the second half. Olivier Giroud scoring at the end. I'm trying to think who scored the third one for Arsenal now. Mertesacker with his elbow jumped up for a head and hit his elbow and went in. It was just brilliant that day. Then gave it a year off. Let Man United win it against Palace. Came back 2017, beat Chelsea, beat 2002. And then came back a couple of years later in the midst of a pandemic and won it again. And I've looked again. Even I've said this yesterday. Even with the FA Cup, I watch the FA Cup finals, even if Arsenal aren't in it, as long as Tottenham aren't in it, obviously. Then that's a different matter. Obviously, I don't know. It doesn't happen. It's not the same cup final day, basically. But the gist of what I'm trying to say these first few minutes is I look forward to the FA Cup, third round, fourth round, whatever. And I can't wait for this. I've waited all weekend. I've had to wait all weekend. I had to watch Tottenham put a full-strength team out and struggle against League One Pompey, who are struggling, by the way, in League One, ironically. I've had to witness after having a draw halfway through the weekend, having to find out if we go through, it's either Man City or Chelsea. Obviously now we know now it's Man City. Praying it just turned up, and obviously they let us down and did what they did. And got absolutely rinsed to the point now they're panic buying now. They're panic loaning João Felix apparently. They've verbally agreed a deal with Atleti with what Atleti want. We was Arsenal Man United would negotiate and get them to bring it down. Oh bloody Chelsea! Oh no, we've lost 4-0. They tell us to sack our manager. We don't want to do that. We need to get someone. I know who are Arsenal after. It's like, yeah, bastards. But if he wants to go there, if he actually wants to go there, that says a lot about him. And know what? Good luck to him. I hope he jokes. And yeah, obviously, Emery choked. Stevenage, obviously Aston Villa. Another reason why that's because I said this yesterday. The FA Cup, you don't get what we get. We see it every year. You don't get it in any other competition in the world. The fact that Stevenage are League Two, going for promotion in League Two, but they're 3 leagues behind Villa, and they went to Villa 1-0 down and came back and won 2-1. Just going to bring Liam in now. Stammer will join us soon as well. We'll put James up there as well. Here we go. Here he is.
Evening, mate. You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. I've just been not ranting off, but basically giving my thoughts of why I love the FA Cup so much. Basically, I've been looking forward to this all week. I've had to witness Tottenham go full strength and struggle against Portsmouth for crying out loud to get to the point. So we better win tonight.
I've got that, mate. We'll win tonight. With them 2 wingers playing, mate, we've
gone full strength. We've gone stronger than I thought we would go. Actually, I'll be honest. I'm going to put teams up now whilst it's seeing the background when it next me. Here we go. Arsenal are playing in an all-white kit, the same all-white of last season where we got knocked out by Forest. Obviously, there's a Chatwell thing, basically trying to raise awareness for London Street Lions. In goal, we've got Matt Turner. Ramsdale's got the night off completely. He's not even on the bench. Got Matt Turner in goal. Tomiyasu, Holding, Gabriel Tierney. Strong back line. El Neni and Lokonga. I knew that was going to happen. But then Xhaka and Partey on the bench just in case. Vieira's coming for Odegaard. Odegaard's on the bench just in case. And the Premier League front three of Saka, Martinelli and Eddie. And as I was just saying, put the teams up there. We've gone stronger than I thought. Considering we've got the North London derby on Sunday, we've got a lot stronger than I thought we would. Do you think this is more because of what happened with Sheffield Wednesday against Newcastle that Arteta's maybe gone, I'm not going to risk it like Newcastle did and show him disrespect. I'm going to go as strong as possible and then bring a few players off?
Nah. Or it's a statement against the board that he needs wingers. And he don't fancy the people that are on the bench. Because if he did fancy the people on the bench, he'd have played Marquinhos, wouldn't he? But he's basically saying that he's not good enough to play this game. And for me, he needs 2 guys starting because he wants players in.
With Marquinhos as well, he's a kid who don't want to do what we've done with fucking the Congo, completely throw him under the bus and ruin his confidence.
He's not ready, is he?
Another one that's played on the wing is Smith Rowe. He's only just come back. This is his first game back in months, so I can understand not starting him. And again, you don't want to risk starting him, get injured, and he's out for fucking Sunday. That's all we need. Just easing him back in.
He ain't got no wingers, is he? He ain't got no wingers. He ain't got no Nelson. That's the only person he trusts outside these 2. You don't trust Marquinhos. We know that. We know Smith Rowe's not fit enough. And to be fair, it's the right decision for him not to start at Oxford. Because if he gets injured again, we'll just moan. So, but for me, it's a statement against the board that we need to get. We need to get at least a left winger into the club.
Do you think now, with the news coming out that Chelsea have panic loaned? By the way, they've shit the bed and gone. Go there you go, Atletico. There you go. You can. We'll have our Felix. We'll give you what you want, and not even negotiated. Do you think that's going to lead to us getting Mudryk now? They're going to go away, leave Mudryk alone, and then we're just going to do that in the next week or so now.
Yeah, let's be honest. I know it all sounded good. We was going to get Felix and Mudryk, but I've been around too many transfer windows to know that ain't going to happen. Chelsea got the money; they're going to pay him. They're still going to be shit. They're always shit. They were abysmal yesterday. They were abysmal a few weeks ago. This guy's not going to make them no better, really, because they ain't got nothing in the team.
They need a striker. He's not a striker.
Yeah, he's got there for money. He's gone there because Chelsea coughed up the Reddies, but they coughed up the Reddies loads of time this season. They paid 10 million for Aubameyang.
Yeah,
where's he? He didn't even make the bench yesterday. Sterling, what they pay for him? That was bad business. Chelsea continue to make bad business. The guy who's running that club's out of his depth.
Yeah,
and he'll just continue to buy the wrong level of player.
And the best thing is he can't sell for the next 10 years at least. So I'm loving it. 6 months in,
as I said to you, knock that stand down, get the old car park back there. Chelsea are back.
ESR to return, I would think. Yeah, he's on the bench, so I think he'll come on for a cameo though if we've won the game. But I loved this yesterday. Obviously, I was doing a stream yesterday for the Man City game, and it's come up on the screen like, oh, it's 1-1, and then 2-1. Stevenage, and I'm thinking, I've got to go over this. I'm switching games. So at the end, I've got to see Emery getting knocked out.
It's typical Emery, though, isn't it? It's typical Emery.
Pretty much. Chelsea fans want Tuchel back. They ain't going to get him back, are they? Let's be honest.
Well, they should never got rid of Tuchel in the first place, should they?
Yeah, they shouldn't have done, but that's more.
He was best off getting out of there with that their chairman, mate.
Owner, yeah. Well, the fact that the first meeting they had, and it turned out that the owner basically suggested a formation that had 12 outfield players on the pitch plus goalkeeper to Tuchel. Tuchel then pissing himself laughing, thinking he was joking. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Memory lane, ITV. All the FA Cups we won in our history. Yay. Do you think? Look, we know who we're going to get. If we win, as long as we do our job tonight, we know we've got away at the end of the month. We'll
get the job done tonight. I ain't worried. I'm really not worried. I think we've got enough on our bench if things ain't going right to obviously get the right players on.
Right.
I think we'll do it, mate. I think we'll do it tonight. I think we'll win 2-3.
Yeah, I was going to say do you
3-1.
With the way obviously Liverpool on the edge of going out, Chelsea are out, Newcastle are out as well, but Liverpool sort of teetering on the edge of going out against Wolves, and they could go out against Brighton anyway. Next round, if they get through against Wolves in the replay, with only United possibly left, do you think the winner of the Man City Arsenal game in the next round goes on to win this?
Yeah, seriously, there ain't many.
I think I've also said last night. I think it does have the winner of that will have the even though so early in the season still, will have the boost to go on to win the league.
I think seriously it'd be out of Man City, Man United or Arsenal. One of them three will win it. Newcastle are out now. Chelsea are out. I think Liverpool, they get through Wolves and you've got to include them as a contender, obviously, but they should be out. They should be out. They shouldn't even be in the competition now. They
shouldn't be. We've all seen the videos online proving they shouldn't be. But even if they do win the replay, they'll wait to Brighton next.
Yeah, that's not easy. But they're a funny team, Brighton, didn't they? Like, they got knocked out of the cup by Charlton, didn't they? You just don't know what to expect with Brighton.
Knocked us out, went in the next round and lost some penalties.
Yeah, you just don't know what to expect with Brighton, do you? One game to the next. But I don't. If Liverpool stay in, then they still have to be a contender at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? Because they've been there, done it. I think who seriously wins out of Man City and Arsenal in the fourth round, if we get there, will obviously be favourites for the cup.
Yeah. Russ is asking though before kick-off: is it not better to go out the competition now? Serious question. Not really, because confidence, morale.
Nah.
You want to go for. You want to flex your muscle and show this how strong this squad currently is and what it could be.
What we need, right, is to go find your FA Cup, go find your Europa, and get at least three squad players in terms of in this transfer window. Like, we definitely need a forward, we definitely need a winger, and we definitely need a centre midfielder. If we're not going to get them players, then there is no point of progressing too far in the UEFA and the FA Cup, because all it's going to do is harbour the Premier League.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring Sam in as well. He's just joining us. How are you doing, Sam?
All right. Good evening, lads.
Evening, mate.
Evening.
Let's talk about the team. What are you making of this? Strong team tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I think it's pretty much what we could line up with, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah.
In terms of we have to rent. We have to actually let a couple of players rest, don't we? So.
No, exactly. We've got North London Derby around the corner, so I can understand. I'll be honest, because of the North London Derby, I was fully expecting a weaker team, not weak, but weak enough to still strong enough to still get through today. But like Liam said, I think this is more of a signal, especially with Martinelli and Saka starting, more of a signal that he needs wingers. And he's trying to send a signal to his them people upstairs, try and get their head out their ass and get Mudryk and the other players over the line quick.
Yeah, I suppose he's not quite gutsing to go with like Ginos, Reece Nelson. Obviously he's trying to go with Saka and that. But yeah, I mean, we definitely need those players, don't we? We need more players in our squad.
Yeah, that's a good little secret admirer. Well, not even a secret admirer, it's just an admirer. Oh, dear. But yeah, I mean, as I was saying, we know the draw. We know that the if we do get through tonight, we've got Man City away, end of the month.
Yeah.
Do you reckon the winner of that not only will be favourite to win the FA Cup, but the implications of the league will be impacted by the winner of that game as well?
Nah, I think
Because how close, and then the league games afterwards, like 2 weeks later.
You're probably looking at the possible winner of the FA Cup. I agree with that, but I don't think that one game is going to really affect the league. We've got the Europa League coming. They've got the Champions League coming. They're going to start prioritising the Champions League in the later stages.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a lot more effective.
Sorry, guys.
Already kicked off yet. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, what are you going for score prediction wise? We've got what, 10 minutes before kickoff.
I think Oxford aren't really that good, really. I mean, but you never know on the day. I mean, we saw Stevenage yesterday against Villa.
Yeah.
You know, we saw Cardiff gave Leeds a good game. You never know. But I expect us to win. Maybe that's 3. Maybe they'll get a goal. Maybe not. I say 3-1. 3-1, I reckon.
I'm going to go for 4-0. The fact we've gone so strong, we've got a strong bench as well in terms of Smith Rowe's on there, Odegaard, your favourite player in the world, who you recommended 6 months before he came to us. You recommended we to go and get him. Xhaka, Partey, Zinchenko. We've got a strong bench just in case as well. So just on that, I think we make like work of them basically. I think they're not doing. I don't know what their league position is in League One, but I don't think they're doing the best to their usual standard. So I know it's FA Cup and everything. I mean, Stevens proved yesterday and Sheffield Wednesday on Saturday, anything's possible. So, but I do think it's different for us because we're top of the league. We've only lost 1 league game, drawn 2, and won all the rest. Domestically, league-wise, we're on it, and I mean, we went 2 week against Brighton, and we paid the price, didn't we, against the Seagulls in the League Cup. But again, with momentum and all that, this month you need it more than ever. Especially now we've got Man City added into that end of the month in the cup. We just need to keep it going. Just get in there tonight, get a couple goals early on. Rotate a few players that need to come off, ready for Sunday. Sorry, and just get in, get out, and no mess about. Don't make us stressful tonight, Arsenal. Please not. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I'll be stressing enough on Sunday when it's Tottenham away. That'd be stress. Yeah. That'd be stress enough before kickoff. I don't need 90 minutes of this. I don't want to replay either. So just get in there, get the result. What about yourself, Liam? Though.
Yeah. There is the other way of looking at it. Is he playing Martinelli, Saka and Nketiah tonight to fine-tune him for Sunday? Because obviously he didn't score against Newcastle. He could be thinking, like, give him at least 45 to 60 minutes and, do you know what I mean, get him a bit of confidence for that game.
Yeah.
I say, with that team, I'll be very surprised if we don't get the job done. I think we'll do this quite comfortably tonight. It's an experienced team still we've got out there. Tierney, Tommy Asu, they were our first-choice fullbacks last year. Gabriel. That's a good team. Holding, he knows what he's doing. It's probably a good night for him to go play there. All right, the midfield is probably not as strong as we're used to, but Elneny will still do a job tonight, won't he? Lukonga's got to set. He needs to show tonight. Lukonga and Vieira, I think, are the 2 players that need good games tonight. I think they're the 2 players that need to go out there and take the ball by the horn because we've seen bits and spurts of Vieira at the moment, haven't we? But probably not enough still yet.
But it's still early on. With Vieira, it's still early on as well, so we can't fully like. And also he's basically a backup to Odegaard, who's been phenomenal so far this season. So he's got to read himself in anyway. Because
I do think he's let himself down in some other games that we've seen, especially in some of the European games. I think he could have played much better in them games and took his chance a little bit more. Lukonga, I think, is a big game for him because Personally, I think he needs to go out on loan. He needs to be going playing football somewhere, but we ain't got no centre midfielders. So until we get centre midfielders in, he's part of the squad, isn't he? But he needs a good game tonight. He's playing his number 8 position. Show us what he can do.
No, yeah, exactly. I mean, I agree. I think Sammy does have to go out on loan, but it doesn't. It does look like that we're going to sort of persevere unless we can get someone in now in the next few weeks. We're going to sort of persevere him until the end of the season and probably loan him out in the summer. Put more time to sort of negotiate something. Yeah, I think again with Sammy, I said it last season. I think he got thrown under the bus way too early, and this time last year, he was the only midfielder we had, and that's completely confidence-wise and in general just completely screwed him. He hasn't shown anything that we were told really from Thierry, from Vincent. And we saw in the documentary, Eddie had to put Sambi Lukonga in his place and say, hang on, you're not the only one that's been dropped. Reality check. This is Arsenal. They ain't handle it anymore. This is Arsenal. This is a big club. You have to compete for your place. You have to fight. Yeah. You don't want to fight. You know where the door is. And that was...
Yeah, no, that was a good scene, that was good. Yeah. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Oh, dear. But it's true, though. It's good that Eddie was there to say, no, hang on, look at me. You're complaining, look at me. I've been here longer, and I'm still fine. You've got to fight. He's basically saying this ain't the end of it. You don't just turn up and go, hi, I'm in the starting 11. You've got to earn your place now. It's Premier League. This is the big boys league.
Yeah,
but it's up to him now. He's got these sort of games. He's going to have to seize the opportunity. We can't get a decent performance from him against, with all due respect, a League One opposition tonight, even though it's away. That's concerning. And then you've got to ask yourself, what do they do in the summer? Do they loan him? But I would loan him out to either newly promoted, one of the mid-table teams in the league, or one of the newly promoted three to come up. One of them options, basically. Someone in the Premier League, but to give him that game time, because and see how he goes. And if he doesn't perk up, we can then send him on the following summer or whatever. We have to do something because it's going to be. Oh, we've got a milk cup, bloody Oxford arse on the milk cup before my time anyway on ITV. But yeah, I think it's now in terms of his Arsenal career, it's now or never really. It's pretty much it's on the brink of never, but he's got to step up tonight. Otherwise, Gary's never been a fan of. Who's in the chat? He's never been a fan of Sambi Lukonga. I've tried to defend him, but even I've given up on him now. And they're saying something. We've got Nemeth in the chat says, "I don't like Arsenal wearing white. It makes me feel sick."
That's true. Wearing white is not great for us, is it? We're not.
Nah,
it wasn't last year. This time last year, we got fucking dumped out wearing the same fucking kit.
I think with Lukonga, he's too laid back, isn't he? And the problem in the Premier League, you can't be laid back. You can't be like that playing in the Premier League because every single game's different, and that's my issue. That why he needs to go out. I do think he needs to go out to a Premier League team. There's a Premier League team that are willing to take the punt on him as a loan player. Maybe someone like Fulham, I don't know, but he needs to realise that every game's different, and some games he's got to rough and tumble it up. Some games like he can play that kind of style. Do you know what I mean? But there's not. I haven't been shown yet that he can mix it up. That's my issue.
Yeah.
No, I totally get what you're saying. Oh dear. But Mr. Tom's put his prediction in the chat. Arsenal -2 goals. Match to have over 3.5 goals. So 4 more goals, basically 4 more goals. Eddie and Teabag Vieira to score. That's my prediction, he said. And you've got Mr. Bungle asking for away from Sam. Along with Nemeth as well. Chris Moss is also going for a 3-1 Arsenal win. Eddie Brace and Fabio Vieira again. Oh, Miedema's there. Just see Miedema on the screen. Bloody hell, okay. Sam blinked twice if someone under a gun. Jesus Christ, BX. Oh, dude.
Inside somewhere, I've been held hostage here.
Oh, David Platt. I'm at work, so I'll report back at half time with my expert analysis.
Yeah, that's it, Tom. Get back to us with your
thoughts.
WWE analysis.
Here come the teams coming out. Oxford in the yellow and blue home
That's
kit.
a good enough team, though. Come on, tell me it ain't a good enough team.
As I said, I've gone for 4-0 predictions.
Yeah.
So we
3-1.
We've gone too strong not to get 4 more goals in this game. It's just, again, it's the cup. It's the FA Cup, though. We've been here before. Remember all them, was it Wrexham all them years ago?
It was quite ironic, wasn't it? It was when 20 years, was it 20 or 30? 30 years ago. And they won again, didn't they, in the cup yesterday?
David Platt.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, they beat Coventry 4-3 at Coventry in the FA Cup. They've got a decent time in the next round as well.
Who they got in the next round?
Oh, I'm going to have a look at it. Double checking the set. Got Sebastian. Got a few predictions in the chat. Got 1-1. Sebastian. I don't think he's an Arsenal fan, but it looks a bit then. He's going for 1-1. Nemeth is high scoring, but 7-0.
I think he's got this mixed up with ice hockey.
Yeah, but so what the hell? Maybe 7-0.
The Oxford races against the Haringey Sharks.
Mr. Bungle's gone for a 3-1 Arsenal win. Stefan, the Ipswich fan, who's a bit cocky because his team actually got through for once in the last few years in the third round. 4-0 sound fair win for Oxford. 3-1 to the Arsenal.
Stefan's privileged as always watching a proper team play football.
Well, there's levels to this League One and Premier League life.
Those tractor pushers down there in Ipswich, that's not really football, is it?
Oh, Nemeth, behave yourself. Can't even put that on screen. Oh, dear.
I do, Nemeth. Do you want me to sign them for you and send them to you?
Oh, dear. That's the new giveaway for next month.
Russ has already had me signing his tits twice.
God. Oh, dear. Nemeth's gone for a 4-0 win. Stefan's not amused by our reaction to his silliness, shall we say. Oh, dear. The one thing is, there's no VAR today, so VAR can't ruin this game.
Oh, lovely, jubbly.
Only the refs can.
Probably be the only game that will won it.
You was. No, I've said that. Fucking hell. Oh, dear. You've got Russ going in the chat now. Sounds crusty, you know what.
That's it. I've got them all going now. That's it. I'll shut up for a while.
Yep. Sam signed what? Just picked my mouth.
It was Russ. He was hiding in the bushes outside here last week. I had to sign his tits so he could go home.
Oh, dear. He wouldn't leave you alone, would he?
No. He's always outside in the bushes here looking at me with his binoculars.
Oh, God. Go,
get to a shootout at any point. He'll chuck Hine in goal.
yeah. There you go.
So, do you know anything about Oxford? Do we know anything about Oxford and their team at all? Any of their players we need to look out for? Or
no, I'll be honest. I don't watch.
Or is it just like we don't give it?
Stefan, help us out. Stefan's the League One.
Their midfield's pretty technical. I know that much, but
and we're underway. There we go. No, Stefan's the League One expert. He can let us know who to look out for.
You don't see them kind of pitches nowadays, though, do you, in the Premier League?
Oh, no, bloody hell. That goes back to the 98 season.
Martinelli and Ketia Saka up front. I mean, we should be getting goals with that. I mean, we've got to be getting goals.
Easy. They've definitely done this to the pitch, haven't they?
That pitch doesn't look great, though, to be honest.
No, not at all.
Jesus.
It's got to be a problem, isn't it, when the boys are used to playing on carpets and they go to these potato fields.
Yeah, how'd you kind of... Train that one out.
Go on, Fabio. Well done.
Well done, Tommy. That's a good pressing there.
That's it. We're all. So what minutes are you guys on?
106.
Yeah, 109.
Bloody hell, I'm only on 20 seconds.
Oh, God. What's going on? This is ITV. What are you doing?
I'm on. Oh, you guys on the TV? I'm on the X player.
Oh, okay. It should be again. I don't get why, even not being the iPlayer, why on the iPlayer it's so far behind from the actual. They're showing it themselves. It's like
I haven't bothered with my telly for ages, to be honest, because I've got everything on my computer.
Oh, come on, Gabriel.
It's weird looking at it all white though.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I get what the calls are doing.
Oh yeah, it's got good calls and all that. I'm just saying it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Someone turned on now. They'll get confused. I think this is Tottenham.
Yeah.
What was that show on BBC on every Sunday, like the Point of View or something? They had people writing and complaining about certain TV shows. I wonder what that's still about.
Used to be like
Arsenal versus Oxford. It was Tottenham versus Oxford instead. What the hell?
Yeah.
I think this is a disgrace.
Just not right.
Are we looking forward to Sunday anyway on that side of things? Seeing it, even though they won at the weekend, they are poor.
It's always a good game, isn't it? Against Spurs, it's always fireworks, isn't it? You know, it's always something going to happen. It's always a good game.
We know Kane's. Oh, what was that? Need to wake up in the midfield there.
Who's that, Fiera?
I think it was, yeah.
Come on, the Conga. It's a fucking easy ball again. Do you know what I mean?
I think we're going to get our answer tonight, boys, in Battle of Hunger. Only 3 minutes in.
Yeah, I'll do it, so.
Give him a minute, will you?
Oh, I'll lead him in.
Yeah, Sebastian saying, all joking aside, I can't see Oxford strike this dude nuts tonight.
Hope not.
It's FA Cup. So well, we say about you could have said that about Stevenage yesterday when they went 1-0 down at Villa, but they turned it round.
What league is Stevenage in? League One.
League Two.
What the hell?
They League Two, are they?
Yeah.
That's a big old upset for old Unai, ain't it?
Yeah, I wasn't.
He doesn't like the FA Cup, does he? He's managed 3 FA Cup games, 2 for Arsenal, 1 for Villa now. Last 2, 1-1.
Yeah, I remember that United game. That was shit, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, I came out of that stadium that night, fucking fuming. They just didn't turn up that night, and he just did nothing to change the game at all. Got a lot of F to BBC in the chat, like all of a sudden. Nemeth, Stefan. Nemeth saying Matt Tanner's one to watch, Matty Taylor. He's still
not
playing.
The one who scored that 40-yard lob that time, Matt. Remember that, Matt Taylor?
Yeah, Pompey. Yeah, you got Pompey at the time, weren't he?
Yeah.
It can't be the same person, surely not.
Nah, surely not.
No.
Sorry, lads, I've got you.
No. We haven't scored it. This ain't a good sign. When Bobby's scoring, it ain't a good sign. I'm sure you would, Stefan. I'm sure you would. I can't even.
Haven't we just hired some kind of attacking guru or something like that? I've been reading.
Yeah, I heard about this earlier, actually. Yeah, nicknamed the Techers specialist or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe he's going to help us break down deep, deep lying blocks and stuff. Maybe help us break down that.
Do all that and work with the strike, all the attacking, the strikers and of the senior team and the youth teams that are coming through to the senior team. So they're all ready to sing off the same hymn sheet, basically. He's going to come in. He starts in the summer, basically. We've hired him now, or basically he's got the deal now, but basically he doesn't come in until the summer officially.
Right.
It works. It works. I mean, so far, we brought in the set piece specialist from Man City, and since then, we've defensively been sound. More sound than we were before, and put it that way.
Yeah, we've done very well with set pieces, both. Offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
We're very close with a lot of our set pieces. We strike good. They're good passes in, and we're very close a lot of the time as well, which is good to see.
Mm. Sebastian saying this ain't the same Taylor, this ain't the same players we mentioned before about Pompey. This is a younger lad, played for Bristol City and Rovers. Bloody hell!
All right, yeah.
Talk about fucking play for the enemy and all that. It'll wait. We're a bit sluggish so far.
Well, it's always difficult when a team that doesn't normally play together. It's difficult to.
Yeah.
It takes you 20 minutes, doesn't it? 20, 25 minutes to sort of get it a bit together.
I really don't like this white. I don't like the white kit. It's too white for me.
Yeah, it is really very white.
What was it a couple of years ago? 2008, we had a white kit, didn't we? With like burgundy and gold trim on it.
Yeah,
I could tolerate that at the time, but this is.
I think I remember seeing Kleb in that. I think that was a typical one. I saw Kleb in.
Yeah, that was it. Kleb, yeah, that was it. That year. I'm not even going to respond to that last comment. I'm just going to say that. I can't. I'll get in trouble. I can't. It wouldn't be a Mr. Arsenal podcast stream if the chat didn't go into complete chaos at one point. We've gone from telling the BBC where to go to saying we're going to basically saying, "Oh, we'll give Fiona Bruce one," to now saying talk about Jimmy Savile for crying out loud. Jesus Christ! Different ends of the spectrum.
That didn't really look like a foul from Saka. There, Saka's getting strong, isn't he?
Mm.
I don't think that looked like a foul.
Well, what was it against West Ham the other day? Declan Rice fucking bounced. You bounced off Declan and Declan fell to the floor.
Yeah, but Declan Rice has got completely. Yeah.
Oh, it's a poor touch from Tierney, that. He got lucky there. Gabriel header.
I'll take anything just to get us up, ease off the tension. Tommy Yasu to get his confidence back, maybe.
Let's get something back.
Nick Wilson's in the chat says, "Why is Real Madrid playing Dortmund on ITV?"
Yeah.
At Oxford's ground.
The Champions League.
Poor corner.
Another corner.
There's got to be better from Fabio from now on. No, even Real Madrid's kit isn't that white though. And that's saying something.
It's white and white, isn't it?
Blender white.
Oh. And then he didn't jump for that.
He just literally hung there, didn't he?
Yeah.
He just literally hung there.
So I say, talking of Real Madrid, they lost at the weekend, didn't they, to Villarreal 2-1?
Yeah.
Barcelona clear the top of the league.
People said have ITV won the La Liga bid or something.
I think
apparently
they show X amount of games per season. Yeah, starting from this season, they won it. They got the right for the UK anyway, for the UK side of things. Because I was watching the Atletico game yesterday against Barcelona. It's crap, but still. I mean, that Atletico team has fallen off a cliff.
Stefan's been found out with his pirate cable TV setup. He's been found out, hasn't he? Stefan, that's it.
Yeah, Stefan
has exposed
himself now. Yeah, completely exposed himself now. Haven't you, Stefan?
This is 1988 again. He's trying to pick up pirate radio. It just looks like a random white shirt from a sports shop, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like when you're at school, isn't it? One of you playing bare chest and one of you playing whites.
Yeah. Stefan's right, though. It is amazing with how much crap they fill up TV with nowadays. You've got all those channels running virtually 24/7.
Yeah.
And all of it is just complete and utter crap, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no,
it's all reality crap because it costs them nothing to produce, basically.
TV. Jesus Christ.
All just reality crap because it costs them nothing to produce.
It's just
go on.
Yeah, it's all crap. I mean, I watch UK Gold every day, like Overforce and Orsons and all that. They're like porridge and all that, like proper porridge, not the mocked one they've done recently. And so usually I've got a 50-inch TV downstairs. Up till New Year's Eve, up till then it was like the whole screen would cover it. Now New Year's Day comes along, and certain episodes are like fucking square size TV on the TV. It's like half the screen's been cut off.
Oh.
It does me in. But yeah, because it's like in terms of reality TV, because it's cheap and easy to knock up. Basically, there's no
find a bunch of idiots to make a dinner and tell each other what the dinner is like, and that's it. You got a program.
Literally, and we got back to back fucking another one, and now pardon my French. Seriously, got to have a lot of fun for the next how many fucking months, and then literally have 2 months, a month and a half break, and then like the summer. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Any shows you got on, mate? Call me in, mate. While that Love Island's on.
I'll sort something out in the summer. Don't worry. Win the league or not, I'll sort something out. Me and Stafford game of Toy Soldiers. Oh dear. Hardly watch TV, nothing but because literally the TV companies can't be bothered to make proper TV shows, like either comedy shows or whatever anymore. It's the same face. ITV, these are the same faces week in, week out, everything.
Yeah,
it's just BBC know better.
There's those 5-6 comedians, isn't it? They just around and around and around. They go on each other's panels every week.
Greenie's in the chat as well. Big up, Greenie.
Big up, Greenie.
Chris is saying, I don't know how Tipping Point is on TV every day. Don't. What was the other one? That's the other one. That Pyramid one. The guy that used to be in. He used to be one of the.
Go on.
Oh, one sec. I can't remember school now. What are the bear things in the Star Wars? I can't remember his name now.
Oh, the.
Go on.
What are they called?
I can't remember what they're called.
Oh. Ewok.
Basically, you know what I'm on about. Yeah, Ewoks or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't remember. The one that was in in one of them costumes in the original.
Oh, you're talking about
what's it? I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah. Bloody hell, Ryan! You got
got us a spectrum here.
Warwick, isn't it? Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis, that's it. Warwick Davis. I mean, he hosts that bloody thing on ITV as well. It's like It's again, it was tenable. That's it, tenable. Jesus Christ, change the tenable to terrible. It's fucking awful. Even us saying I don't watch TV anymore. Bring back, here we go, Chris. You're not that same. Bring back old school Big Brother.
Big Brother was good because you actually watched.
We just slagged off reality TV. He goes, bring back Big Brother.
Well, Big Brother was actually a bit fascinating because you actually watch, people fight and.
Go on, play Override.
It's like a petri dish, wasn't it? It was like an experiment.
Oh, mate.
And then they haven't cooked it basically. But yeah, I think who's got it back? ITV2 got that now. Bloody hell.
That was definitely a corner, I reckon.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, look. I could tell at the time it come off his leg.
What was that? Oh, there was a good show years ago, a game show years ago on ITV. What was it called? Split or Still. Quiz show and all that, and basically at the end of it, they'd accumulate X amount of money over the course of the show, and basically at the end, they'd have the choice to split it or steal it. And they'd oh, you can trust me, game of bluff and all that bullshit. But it's just like, oh yeah, you can trust me. I'll split it with you. I won't steal. Okay. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Or there was times where they both stole. They both lied to each other, and it's just like, okay, if I'm all this way for nothing, well done, you clever dicks. Oh dear. But yeah, ITV need to get rid of it. Love Island has had its day. It's not what they think it is. It's just them hiring Instagram models for the summer and winter now, going, oh look at what we can hire from Instagram. Not true to life. And they're all dull and thick as poo, basically. I'm trying to go over my language now because there's a child involved here. What was it? Oh yeah, Gladiators. I loved as a kid Gladiators. Yeah, Jet.
Yeah, I used to enjoy watching that.
Always remember Jet first, don't you, mate?
Well, we all love a bit of Jet, even as we were kids and all that. As we grew up, we appreciated it a bit more.
The old Wolf.
Yeah, long-haired guy. Yeah.
The Hunter, Scorpion, and fucking hell. Oh, I'm trying to think now. But was it BBC bringing that back in the summer, aren't they?
They're bringing it back, are they?
BBC are, but they're going to try and bring it back anyway. Because Sky had it a couple of years. They
don't really do any programs like that nowadays, do they?
No. They should do though, because it wasn't entertaining.
Yeah, it was decent. It was decent back in the 90s.
And having these proper gym-going athletes go toe-to-toe with the average Joe basically, and occasionally getting done out by them.
Bit of Baywatch followed by old it was a bit of Baywatch first, wasn't it? Followed by the Gladiators. Then you'd end up with a bit of Cilla Black, a little bit of Blind Date after that.
Blind Date was good.
Bloody hell, that's going back.
Yeah, Blind Date was good.
We really do show our age on this channel.
The reality TV came along and just ruined everything, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't be doing it personally.
Yeah.
Everything turned into a reality show. Everything.
Yeah.
Noel's house party.
Noel's house party, Mr. Blobby, yeah.
Blobby.
Oh dear.
Casualty, that used to be on a Saturday night, didn't it?
That's still on actually on a Saturday night, but even later.
You're still on a Saturday night.
That's still on a Saturday night, yeah. I think was it 8:30, around 8:30, 9 o'clock that goes on for an hour. They've got the news and you have match of the day. Oh dear.
Be grandstand, wouldn't it, in the afternoon, 12 o'clock. Grandstand.
Yeah, grandstands.
Yeah, that's.
Even though grandstand was just horse racing, you just fall asleep.
It was
to
effectively it was that in the end. Yeah, I just got rid of it.
Just that crazy guy with the long hair and all the
Jewelry and
jewelry
that crap, yeah.
Oh yeah.
and the cigars.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name?
A bit eccentric.
He was well eccentric, wasn't
Yeah, wasn't he on Big Brother? He went on
Colourful clothes.
Oh, what's his name? I know you're on about. I can see him. He's a fucking.
he? Yeah, I can see him as well.
He's fucking. What's that? His ginger sideburns popping out and everything.
Yeah, no, he was a great character. He was.
I think now. It is depressing when you look. Yeah, that's it. John McCormick or something like that.
John McCormick, yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
He went to Channel 4 after, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, as you say, we had the TV shows coming on and ruined it all.
Yeah, because the companies, like you said, they found out it was a very cheap way of producing television, and they got it was quite popular in the beginning, but after a while, people didn't really bother watching it anymore. But they just kept on doing it.
Yeah. And in the process, the things like Holby City and that's gone in last year. That went. They took that off the air in the last 12 months.
What's that?
Holby City, the midweek version of Casualty, basically. That got taken off, and then what was it before? Again, Saturday nights, about 15 years ago, on the BBC before the Casualty and all that, you'd have like they did Robin Hood, and then from that they went to what was it? Robin Hood, and then did Merlin. Then they did a couple of series of Atlantis. Again, these are all decent shows that they did, and then halfway through the Atlantis storyline, they binned it off. And they don't do that. It's just like, it begs a question: why do people pay their TV license? People don't want to pay their TV license to watch idiots on TV.
I see someone mentioned, was it Chris? Mentioned Eurotrash. Remember Eurotrash?
Eurotrash.
I used to enjoy watching that. There's always some good-looking women on it, and there was always those like they showed little clips with some good-looking women and stuff, and you used to always get a boob on there. I used to enjoy that, watch a boob or two.
I'd say Fiera again, mate. He needs to man up.
Yeah.
Honestly. You can see him chucking some of the centre midfielders on second half, can't you?
Well, it's going, yeah.
This Vieira seems just a little bit lightweight to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
He needs to
paid good money for him as well, didn't we? 30-odd million.
Yeah,
35 million, but we knew he was lightweight coming in, but he does need to bulk up.
St. Benfica.
I ain't seen Eddie touch the ball.
No. Beadle's about as well.
Yeah, that was pretty good, actually.
Beadle.
You used to crap me up when he used to get people's cars towed and all that kind of stuff.
And I used to get so pissed off. It was so funny.
Oh, mate, do you know, that's the problem, mate. Like, Saka there went half-heartedly in on that, and now he's got injured because of it.
Don't say. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare, isn't it?
But he dangled his leg out, mate.
And then Stephen just takes it completely off TV and goes to Littlewood's catalogues. Whatever floats your boat, Stefan. Whatever floats your boat. Oh, I mean, when was the last time we in the UK they produced a top-notch comedy program like we had Only Fools and Horses and all that porridge and all that I mentioned before? We don't have that anymore. I remember during in the midst of the pandemic and all that, there's a massive surge of cancel because it's not all these jokes are too outdated now. You've got to cancel it. We can't show these shows anymore. Like, go away. It's these are filmed in different fucking times. Yes, some of the jokes might be a bit outdated and things like that, but come on. You can still appreciate the show for what it is. And I'm not saying do shows now that with outdated jokes. I'm saying just give us our money's worth, basically.
Yeah.
Instead of crap. Vicar Dibley as well mentioned Peep Show from us.
Here's a show that was another one we haven't said on a Saturday night. Big break.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Davidson.
Jim Davidson. Oh, God.
Go on.
For God's sake.
John Virgo, isn't it? John Virgo.
I'll have it in a minute. Yeah. Mate, we're getting ourselves into positions, yeah, right? The poll's just rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, some of it.
That from Rob.
We seriously need to get a few more players in.
I don't know why we make such hard work. It's nice FA Cup. We want to make a bit of drama.
Congo's passed some nice balls, you know.
Yeah. The original Crystal Maze, yeah. Not the new updated one.
Yeah,
Richard. What was his name? Richard.
Oh, yeah, talking about the bald-headed guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the original guy, yeah.
Yeah, Richard. Yeah, I can't remember his name. But it was very good. Crystal Maze. Exciting.
But there you go.
Yeah, that was a knockoff of it, wasn't it?
Blankety blank.
Blankety blank, blankety blank.
Stefan saying, been watching Balls of Steel recently on YouTube, still funny. Even that would be too PC now. No, you can't do that. Upset someone.
Yeah.
Richard O'Brien, that's it.
Richard O'Brien.
And he brings us back to football.
I think Lukonga's had some nice passes. He's had some very nice passes over to Saka.
Not Sam.
Well, I don't know about that. Fucking what was that he did there?
Gary just doesn't like Sammy, period. So
he wouldn't have liked that pass, would he? I don't even know what it was. That's shit. Mate, honestly. What's Tommy Asu even doing? Fucking hell.
Didn't pay to get in there watching it outside the stadium, for fuck's sake. That's the FA Cup. No, you don't even have to pay to watch the game. Just stand in someone's car basically over the fence. They actually are as well. Group of 10 of them. Look at us.
Here comes the old place. Are they going to do anything?
That'd be silly.
Nice little Frankie and Benny's there.
Mr. Bungle going way overboard. Oh, dear.
Oh, Gary ain't happy, is he?
No, he's never happy unless we win. Even then.
Well, we haven't really had a shot, have we? Haven't had a shot.
No. Come on.
Half hour in, that's concerning.
End up being one of them boring 0-0 games, won't it?
I don't want a replay. So that's the last thing we need in the midst of a North London derby and Manchester United. We don't need another home tie against Oxford to deal with. Chris Chillis in the chat says Channel 4 still show Everybody Loves Raymond in the morning.
Yeah. Everybody loves Raymond.
Oh dear! Imagine being in that situation though in real life. Like you move out your parents' house and all. You get married, and you move across the road and fucking bombarded day in day out by the obsessive mother that just can't let go.
Yep. It's a very good show, actually.
Yeah. Was it King of Queens as well?
Yeah, that was also brilliant.
Kevin James. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone down. The Office, says Nemeth. I'm assuming it's the UK one.
Yeah. Very well made.
Mark's in the chat says that's because Gary, Mo and Samby aren't good enough for us to lose Partey to injury. We are fucked. But the thing is, we don't have an out-and-out replacement for Partey, which we do need to do this window. Sorry, but seem to be focusing so much on Mudryk, and it's dragged out so long because Chelsea fucking Todd Bowley been a twat. Oh, Arsenal after him. We're after him. It's just prolonged the fucking Mudryk situation, but I think that'll be done soon, hopefully, touch wood. But we do need to go and get ourselves a Partey backup, because it'd be like if we don't, we're going to put ourselves in the same situation as we did last year, and we're going to lose Partey when we need him most, and we won't win the league.
Yeah, and you can still think you're doing good in February, early March, then bang, an injury comes and you're fucked.
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake, this game, seriously. Can we just change kits at half time? This white kit doesn't do anything for us. We play shit in it. We're not. It confuses the players.
I thought it'd be a little bit better in this.
Brooklyn 99, yeah, that's an American. Obviously, that's an American produced show. Obviously, we're talking about the English shows as well. There's Partey and Xhaka, talking of levels. But yeah, that's a good show. Obviously, that's recently ended, but still a good show. IT Crowd. I used to like. I like watching that.
Yeah, IT Crowd is pretty good.
College.
Oh dear. Yeah, can we just change our kit to a Man United and change our kits at half time to our pink or black kit, please?
Go on.
This is
Go on.
me. Oh, someone take a shot, for fuck's sake,
man. You want one that should touch you all the time.
This is League One, Oxford.
He slowed that right down there.
Now, block. You won't be given because there's no VAR. So it's a corner. Take it and leave it.
Mate, there you go. We're going to get another fucking fine now, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. That pissed me off, that did. I put a tweet out, actually.
Mate, that's handball. Mate, that's handball, mate.
Yeah, but
look. That's mate, how fucking blatant's that? Mate, throw the fucking book at these referees, mate. They're fucking shit.
Only going to get worse.
I'll tell you what will happen, mate. We'll get fined for that.
Yeah.
That's a penalty all day long, mate.
I put a tweet the other day when that came out. I put a tweet saying, "Oh, it's okay for Newcastle to F and swear and tell the referee to fuck off and get in his grill in first half and really get in his grill, but we complain about a penalty situation. You're fined,
mate. There's no way your hand should be down there.
No, this is ridiculous."
Shit, man.
Russ says that we're talking about fucking shows. This is how bad we've been tonight. We're talking about fucking TV shows. In between, there's Twin Peaks. Stefan says, "Love the In-Betweeners. Got them all on DVD. Not a bad episode." Yeah. First film was okay as well. Second film was a bit lazy from them. Holding on to the hype. Gavin and Stacey.
That's okay, isn't it?
Yeah.
in between this is better, in my opinion.
Yeah. Without doubt on that one. Oh, God. Felix Knights, Nemeth says, oh my God, Felix Knights under that. Peter Kay. Oh, Channel 4 on Friday night. Father Ted.
Well, now we are going back into old school, aren't we?
Father Ted, that was brilliant.
Yeah. Friday night dinner, says Russ as well. But yeah, Father Ted, that was peak. That was like at that time peak comedy at the time. Best show they had out there at the time. Obviously, the lead guy died, didn't he? So hence why they had to end it as when they did. Father Jack, he was always fucking out of it. Father Jack.
Drink goes thick. Drink.
Oh dear.
Can't wait for old Gallagher to come out and tell me that wasn't a penalty.
Oh yeah. Well, if you look at it from this angle, it actually bounces off the grass first. So technically, the defender won the battle between the grass.
Mm-hmm.
Men behaving badly, Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf was
the original Red Dwarf before they brought it back and again run that into the ground.
Oh, it was ace.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Mate, this is shit.
Please
I'll tell you what, mate. I reckon we'll see.
Change the kits.
He'll get the centre midfielders on second half, mate.
They're
not good enough, these guys, mate. They're just not good enough.
You know, Odegaard's going to come on now. The lot of
Vieira's been fucking shit. Vieira's been awful, mate.
That's what I'm saying about Odegaard. Smith Rowe will be forced on as well. I think with Smith Rowe, even though he's on the bench, I think they wanted to not risk it, but obviously they have to risk it now because there's nothing happening in the final third. Got no biting on midfield.
Was Zinchenko on the bench?
Zinchenko's on the bench, yeah. I'll tell you on the bench, one sec. Got Karl Hein, Ben White, Zinchenko, Xhaka, Partey, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Marquinhos, and Butler Ejiji. Bottom was awesome as well. Yeah, if Scott was here, he would agree with that. He loves a bit of bottom. Chris is saying, Stefan, we had a J at my school, and his lies ended up with armed police. Oh my God! I look back and cry with laughter. Jesus Christ! Bottom live was better, says Mark. Yeah, I've seen clips of that go around the last few months actually.
Oh yeah,
when they did their live shows and all that. Well, they did their live shows obviously at the time.
Quality.
Yeah, he went way too young, Vic Mayo.
Here we go, David Coate. Is this who the referee is?
Yeah. Oh, Robbie Fowler. What's Robbie Fowler doing there?
God, he fucking looks.
He looks rough.
I was trying to be kind about it, but
mate.
He looks like he's been sniffing a few of them white lines.
There's that as well. Having a few.
He's been on the penalty spot again.
Yeah, mate. After basically diving, admitting to diving, but then still scoring a penalty at Highbury way back when. Never got. I ain't got the time for him.
Are you ready for this David Coate stat?
Go on.
David Coate has been referee once, fourth official twice, and VAR 4 times. Arsenal lost 5 of those games, winning only 1, in which he had to make his decision publicly as a referee, and 1 when he was VAR. So basically, shit. We never win with him in charge.
Oh, great. Fantastic. It's a long night then, basically. Talking of Watchalong throwing coming from Oxford. And they eventually take it. Here we go. The Stoke City effect is going to happen now in 2023. Nope, we defended wellish. Go on, Marty. Go, Marty.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Draw the foul. Draw the foul. Draw it. No. Fit it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, one of them nights again.
He done well there, defender there, to be fair.
Keep pace with him, yeah, but Greeny saying in the chat, Coot is not as bad as the ref and VAR we have got on
Saturday. Bloody hell, Tierney on the VAR, isn't it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. So that means Tierney on VAR and prick features on New Year's Day last year. Was it Stuart Atwell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'll serve it's them two. I'm going to lose my mind.
Bit of fuck with Tierney in the VAR, mate.
Oh yeah, he loves Tierney.
Any reason for a penalty on Sunday, mate, and he'll be there giving it, won't he?
Pawson on. Oh my god, fuck me. Oh my god, Pawson.
Oh, what was that? Was that? Dude, oh, fuck.
We do show eyes on this channel. Remember now, Good Night Sweetheart.
Gary Sparrow.
Yeah. Russ says late night chat on the 80s and 90s TV on Sam's channel.
Yeah. I used to do a bit of that.
Oh dear. Oh.
Hey, Ketty fucking cleared into Rose Head, didn't he? That wrong throw, that flick through there.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm watching. How are we playing this bad against, with all due respect again, I know it's the FA Cup and all that, but how are we playing this bad against Oxford, for fucks? I know we're away, but come on.
Mate, there may be one game where we've rotated the squad that we played well in any of the cup competitions. Not one.
Nope.
Not we.
That's true.
What?
No, it's true what you're saying, Liam. As soon as we rotate the squad, it just turns to shit.
Yeah, every single time. And you sit there and think, it can't be that bad this time. And it's worse.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is a team we should be crushing.
Yeah.
I think it shows you how important that midfield is for us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. True.
Shows you how lightweight. You mentioned wingers at the start of the stream, Liam, but we're not just lightweight there. We're midfielders light as fuck as well by the looks of it. Not good enough.
Well, they're just I mean, they're not at the level we want, right? I mean, look at Lokonga. He's had a few decent passes, a few not so decent passes, but he's just not. He's not taking the game by the scruff of the neck, is he?
No.
Same with Vieira. You know, they're not grabbing the game by the balls, you know, so they just disappear and, you know, the midfield becomes non-existent.
Yeah. Game's been that bad, we're getting 1 minute of injury time. Woo-hoo.
I mean, even look at El Neni. El Neni's job is not to, you know, put any mark on the game, really. He's only meant to just pass the ball around, but, you know, even he's not, you can't really see him today either.
Greeny's in the chat saying, Villa want El Neni. My car engine is warming up.
Get ready to drive him down to Villa Park.
The irony is, then we never used him, though, at Arsenal. Until the last knockings of the season, never used him. And suddenly he wants him now. I was like, oh, well, okay, you can, yeah, okay, cool. If he got a replacement, you can have him. If he has a replacement in mind.
Oh shit! Fucking hell, Turner, man! Jesus!
Calm that well. Fucking there's a whistle went as well. It's like, no. Fucking hell.
Let me grab my food. I need some fucking
I need something like me up.
Absolute.
Jesus
not one
Christ.
opportunity that we forced their keeper into anything.
We didn't create anything, did we?
No. Not a thing. Got in the box a few times, but nothing came of it because he either passed it to the defenders to get rid of, or just hit it off and basically or overhit it. Greeny says El Neni is what he is, a £5 million midfielder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to get greatness, are you, out of that?
No. We do need. If we're going to let him go, we need to have someone in this window that's obviously better than him, that can be a direct replacement for Partey when needed. Because otherwise, we risk running Partey into the ground again, or Xhaka for that matter. Guy's asking, so tell me who was good in the half? It was that bad guy. He didn't even talk about the football most of the time.
Who was good in the half? Fucking no one.
No one.
And not
no
one's
impressed.
Absolute fucking no one was good. The fullbacks have been fucking shocking when they get forward. Tommy Essie might as well not go past the halfway line. He's got nothing in the final third, has he?
That is his weakness, to be honest. Tommy Essie. He's not an attacking fullback. He's very good defensively, and he'll pass the ball around well. But he's not like a final third fullback.
No.
Oh, what would I give for a Hakimi? Oh my god.
Top army, yeah.
Cool.
Let's bring him in, put him on the right back, starting as right back, and literally every time we get a penalty, just give him the penalties because he just Padenka's on all the time.
Oh, Hakimi, what a player!
He showed his worth in the World Cup, didn't he, Hakimi, for Morocco?
He is amazing.
Not too good, really. It's still 0-0 when it's half time. We've gone full strength, so not too good. It's been that bad. We're talking about TV shows that once were.
Yeah, talking about Crystal Maze and Big Brother.
Oh dear, Mr. Blobby as well.
The highlight was when you come out of Eurotrash.
Eurotrash, yeah. The ultra light porn of the day.
The best bit was a half-time whistle, says Mark. Jesus Christ. Can't even disagree with him.
Oh, this has just been rubbish. I mean, this is absolutely... Might as well just watch ice melt, to be honest. I mean, it's just absolute rubbish.
It's the kit. I'm telling you, it's the kit. It is the kit.
The kit doesn't help, does it? The kit doesn't help.
Imagine, I know. We could do a campaign. No more red.
I don't know why we can consist with it.
We'll put them in Tottenham white. Got to agree with the Oxford chant, boring Arsenal tonight.
Cool, mate, yeah.
The originator of that chant won us league titles under George Graham. So they can chant boring Arsenal. Who's in the Premier League? And who's in League One? Just saying. Know your levels, boys.
I don't think they even had the ball in our box, have they? I mean, once they was in our box.
Apart
from a corner.
Yeah. In open play, they've got nowhere near our bloody box.
No. But we definitely need to start pushing now. We need to start creating something because it's embarrassing. I mean, we can't bloody, just have all this possession and not do anything against Oxford. I mean, that's just not on.
Nah.
Crystal May's never heard of it. Behave yourself, Tom.
I think we're going to see a Xhaka quite early.
Yeah, I think he's got to make some half-time subs.
I don't think he'll do it, mate.
He has to though, because the game's just going through the motions at the moment. We're getting nothing from it. It ain't working. Fabio, get him off. Get Odegaard on. Even though I'd rather have Odegaard fully fresh for Sunday. We're in a situation we can't afford to have a replay. So make the subs to get the games dealt with.
How bad is it though that you got to go to like players like Odegaard when you're playing like League One, 15th in the league and all that?
Oh, it doesn't bode well, but at the end of the day,
the drop off.
Yeah,
the drop off, unfortunately, between what we start with and what's on our bench is a bit much.
It is massive.
Yeah, but then at the same time, we say that just means then that the likes of Fabio and Sambi can't go to Mikel's office and go, "Why am I not starting?" He goes, "Well, I'm playing you against fucking Brighton B team. I'm playing you against Oxford of League One, and you're not taking your chances."
Yeah, they're just not taking, like I said, they're just not taking the game by the scruff of the neck. They're just running around there doing the bare minimum. It's like they don't even care.
They don't care as long as they get their wages each week, do they?
Yeah. It's like, if you want to be starting, you want to show who you are. You take these chances, you take them, but they're not taking them.
Well, that's BX. That's where hopefully new signings come into play and help us out a bit. But Arsenal need Edu in the game. Need to get the head at their backsides and up the ante on that side of things. Get the deals done. If not,
I don't see Murdoch being done for at least another week or two.
That's what he's done. I'm bored of it already. 9 days in, I'm already bored of it. That's what he's done.
If it happens, that's even if it happens. Like everyone was in the know about Felix, weren't they?
But all that is Chelsea. The only reason Chelsea have gone in and done what they've done today is because they've got battered, they're in poor form, and you want to keep the fans on side. So instead of sacking a manager, what they normally have done in years gone by under the old regime, Todd Bodie hasn't got a clue what he's doing, resigns from his post, but at the same time goes, I can't sack the guy I've brought in to replace the successful manager I inherited. So I'm going to panic, go to Atletico Madrid, and give them what they want without negotiating.
Yeah, but the thing is, mate, with that Felix one, right, I don't think he's the kind of player yet, right, who's going to... I think if he's in a ready-made team, yeah, you might see the best out of him. Chelsea are in the mud at the moment, mate. Like, honestly, there is so much price traits. I don't think he's going to go there and do anything.
No.
Honestly, don't think he's going to go there and do anything because they haven't got the players.
Of all the Premier League options that he had at his disposal, that was the worst one, and he's taken the worst one. If he's saying the Chelsea process, I agree, I like it, then what have you been told? Because they're 10th in the league, they're out of the cups, they're going to get battered in the Champions League when it comes back in a couple of weeks' time. So what is there to look forward to? You're going to get regular football, but you're going to be literally getting torn a new one every week.
Surely he can't even play in the Champions League because he's already played for Madrid in the Champions League as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a point. So he can't even play that.
Can't even play that. It'd just be a Premier League player, wouldn't it? So you paid, right? 10 million for a player who can't play in Champions League.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's what I'm saying. They didn't negotiate. Didn't go, oh, by the way, because we're not in it, because he can't play for us, because he already played in Champions League for you guys. Can we come to an agreement where take a couple mil to 3 mil off, basically, to accommodate the fact he can't play Champions League football? This just went, no, there you go. At least we can.
They paid 50 million for Sterling, 10 million for Aubameyang. It's just an awful business, isn't it? Like, it's just when you look at it, it's just dreadful business.
Chelsea's just bloody, I don't know, just bin fires of transfer policy, isn't it? I mean, they just poach everyone's business and just buy them just for the sake of buying them. They've got no plan.
No, there's a zero plan there, isn't there?
There's no plan. It's just the owner or whoever that's just saying, no, let's have them. I like them.
I've said it back in the summer. I've said it yesterday. Chelsea is basically what they were before Roman. I know they've got money, but in the sense of they're buying or overspending on players that are over the hill and past it now, that don't have any sort of value of selling on if it doesn't work out.
No.
Doesn't have no when the football's evolved so much.
Chelsea are masters at buying top players for top money and turning them into dog shit. I've never seen a team do that so much as Chelsea the last few years. You look at those players that Chelsea have bought the last few seasons, and there's been so many times when I thought, wow, with that player, that's it. They're going to push on now, win the league, or they're going to, Timo Werner, what a player he was in the Bundesliga. They turned him into shit. Kai Havertz was literally one of the best players in the world when he was in the Bundesliga. He was amazing in the Bundesliga, scoring goals and assists for fun. Bayern Munich will basically give their left nut for him. He goes to Chelsea, they turn him to shit. Lukaku, great. Okay, he'd been in Chelsea before, but he had regained his form. He was playing well in Serie A, scoring loads of goals, a big, powerful forward. They managed to turn him into shit.
Sounds about right.
Ziyech, amazing winger, who was a goal threat as well, but is a good creative winger for Ajax. Really exciting player. They buy him, turn him into shit. He's useless. I mean, how many players you got? Ziyech, Havertz, Werner, Lukaku. So many of these players they've been buying in, they just turn to absolute dog shit.
But notice that none of the media say nothing about it, though. They don't mention it once.
No, they won't.
They can just buy these players. They can just buy these players for 100 million, 80 million. Doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. It's Chelsea, Yeah.
Go and see if that was happening. If that was Arsenal, and that was happening to us. We're bringing players in, turning them dog shit. The media would have a field day in, day out, year in, year out.
Yeah, we'd probably be under a lot more scrutiny. That's for sure. Yeah,
it just does my bloody head in.
It just baffles me how no one's even like the Chelsea had 10th in the league. When we was 10th in the league, mate, it was literally a disgrace, wasn't it? And it was a disgrace anyway. Yeah. But there's nothing on Chelsea. Absolutely nothing at all on them. There's no. You don't hear the debate about them, do you? Or nothing. It just carries on, and they just carry on doing what they're doing. Like you said, the amount of talent that you've just mentioned there, right? That were really, really good players for every single club they brought from, and they turned them into shit.
Yeah.
And Joao Phoenix is going to be exactly the same. I don't see him doing absolute anything.
He's going to do F all for him. He's going to do sweet F all.
Nah. It's probably gone out of his hands as well, if we're being totally honest. Yeah. Because Chelsea are the only ones who want to cough up the fee that obviously Atletico are demanding.
I remember when they bought Timo Werner and they bought Ziyech and they brought Lukaku back from the Serie A. I thought, bloody hell.
Yep.
With those players, they're not only going to absolutely walk the league, they're probably going to, walk the Champions League again as well. I just thought that's it. They're going to crush everyone.
Yeah.
They absolutely managed to shit the bed with that.
I do think that obviously with that Roman situation last year, it broke the club.
Yeah.
I think it's proper broke the club.
Good.
Oh, it's done a lot behind the scenes, definitely. There's a lot behind the scenes there that's changed a lot for them. But at the end of the day, it's coaching, and to not be able to get those players to perform and at least give you more than what they were giving. You never thought you'd see Chelsea bringing on all them youngsters, would you? There's loads of them, even down to Amari Hutchinson. I don't even think I expected him to play this year. I didn't even understand why they bought him, but he's having to come on and playing massive games against Man City and everything. Yeah.
Who's the other one? Is it Lewis Hall?
Lewis Hall, yeah. I think it's one of theirs.
There's quite a few of them. I rate the only one who's kind of impressed me was the Villa guy. I think he looks a good little player.
Yeah, they got the guy that bought him from Villa, number 30.
Yeah, I thought he looked all right, but you say, they'll all get brought down into it, won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, teams are back out. Doesn't look like there's any subs being made, which is naive.
There's never going to be subs. You give another 15, I reckon. There we see a Xhaka and Odegaard coming on now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be bringing Party on for love or money.
Ridgely's asking Sam, when is your boy coming off the bench?
He's going to come on about the 60th minute.
And win the game for us.
He's going to come on for Vieira in the 60th minute. And Xhaka's going to come on for what's his face, Lokonga.
I mean, how much do we pay for Lokonga, actually? I can't remember. I paid for him now.
He wasn't that much, was he?
No.
But
About 7 million.
He did come very highly recommended, though.
Yeah, on me, Vincent Company and all that. The next touted by a company, he's manager at the time, the next Yaya Toure. I think that's working out well. Talking to Belgium and all that. Fucking ex-Belgian manager. But I'd love to know who his agent is, by the way. Pulled off another top-ish job in Portugal.
Right. I think he's probably got a better job, to be fair, with the players that are coming through that team.
Yeah, but he'll still flop it. You watch.
They're not going to win anything over Martinez. They got a better chance of winning the local Wolverhampton bingo.
I mean, if he couldn't win nothing with that Belgium team, what chance has he got with any team, let alone Portugal's team coming up? Go on, pass it, Eddie, man, for fuck's sake! Fucking days, isn't it? One of my friends. Go on, Gabby, go on. Unlucky corner. Greeny, they've turned Mount shit. Oh, wait, laughing. He was always shit. Overrated.
Yeah, he can be a good player, though, but you only see him in flashes. That's the thing. He's not consistent, is he?
No.
You see that from Nketiah there when he gets through in the middle. That's just the wrong pass. He needs to play it through. And it's these decisions, it's these decisions that keep getting wrong.
Okay, what is that, Bob? Why?
Tried to be clever, then it backfired.
I'm not.
Got ya. Well, this is fun. Oh dear. Same again Sunday. So I'm going to be an absolute nightmare on stream. I know it. If you play that.
Oh yeah, it's going to be conspiracy this, a conspiracy that.
Not conspiracy. I'm just going to be absolutely a living nightmare. Just completely, constantly cussing the players for not turning up, making Tottenham look like fucking Barcelona from the fucking mid 2000s. What's going to be worse is if Harry Kane breaks the record. Equal it is one thing, but to break it against Arsenal pissed me off. The Tottenham goal scoring record is one off equaling it from Greavesy.
Right.
And he's going to score. Oh, no. Well done, Turner. Well done. Great goalkeeping.
Wow.
Oxford had a chance now. They're just coming up on mine.
You're about to see in a sec, yeah. Good goalkeeping from Turner, as I said.
Mate, honestly. I don't think Saka wants to be there tonight, to be honest.
He's probably hoping for a night off. Pass it, Gabriel, for fuck's sake, man. Fucking shielding the ball for fucking 10 yards away from the goal. You surprised that Slee was got a night off, by the way? I would have probably started him alongside Holding.
Oops. Oh, yeah, I thought he was in playing tonight. But he's not even on the bench, is he?
No, got a night off. Him and Rams have got a completely night off. He's one I would have played because he needs that game to get his boosted.
Yeah, strange that. Unless he's carrying something.
No, Arsenal would have said something in the tweet after they took teams out.
What are you on about? I said to him, he might be carrying something. Should we want what? A herpes?
Oh, for God's sake, woman.
He's carrying something. What's he got?
Oh, dear. Go one of them nights.
Yeah, we've earned my fucking ear off.
Yeah. Like Gary says, how do you put up with it?
Hey, not that bad, are you?
Don't know, am I?
Nah, you're all right. You're all right.
Oh, give me strength. A long throw into nothing, yay! And Sambia gives it away, yay!
Get Shaka on, mate. I'm bored of this now. Get Shaka on.
It's what Martinelli does so much. He does so well to get past a player or two, and then he just that final ball is just always the wrong ball.
He's watching it. Gary's watching it. He's making it perfectly clear. He's watching your every facial movement.
He's got an eye on you.
Gary's always watching me.
Every breath you take.
Oh, dear.
I reckon in the World Cup he had a picture of me on his dartboard.
Yeah. Pardon me.
Come on.
It just shows you how shit we are. We ain't got the fucking half our team plan. The thing is, like, we're going to have to go out in the UEFA Cup with this team as well, aren't we, really?
Yeah.
Like, we're probably going to get knocked out in the next round.
We don't have got yet either. That's a scary thing.
Mm. At least either United or Barcelona are going out. I bet they couldn't believe it when they drew each other.
Who drew each other?
Barcelona.
Man United and Barcelona.
Oh yeah. That's
the playoff for the Europa League, isn't it? Yeah.
it's like a proper Champions League final clash, isn't it? That one. It's fucking in the preliminary round.
Yeah.
How the mighty have fallen there.
Oh, mate.
Exactly.
It's probably the biggest game over all the European games, isn't it? Like in that first
Yeah.
For the playoff game.
In terms of club stature, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Couldn't happen to nicer clubs though. I'm not bitter at all. I'm not bitter.
It is a blemish in our history though that we don't have more European cups.
Yeah.
We've only got that basically the fairs and then the Cup Winners' Cup. Because we've been in a few finals.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We've lost like 2 or 3 UEFA finals. We lost the Champions League final.
We lost the last 4 finals, last 4 European finals.
Yeah, Parma in 95, Galatasaray in 2000, Barcelona 2006, and then recently Chelsea 4-1.
Yeah.
Fucking Giroud.
Chelsea was fucking awful, wow. Go on.
Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, he's cleared it. For
Jammy bastards.
that was a bit better.
The Saka's doing all the work again, though. Like it was against Newcastle, he's trying to do all the work again.
The rest of them are incapable. Well, these lot are, anyway.
It took us 54 minutes. We've had our first shot. Woo! Can we do something this corner, for God's sake? At least beat the first man. Or not.
I never get how a full professional player can't beat the first man so often.
Stefan saying outrageous that Arsenal only got the Fairs Cup, not just the Fairs Cup, the Cup Winners' Cup, the European Cup Winners' Cup in '94 as well.
Yeah,
yes, Palmer.
And that's a competition.
Gotha beat us in '95. Sorry,
that's a competition I'd like to see revived again. The Cup Winners' Cup. That's a nice little competition. That where you've got the domestic cup winners from each league basically taking part.
Season, from the previous season, I like that because. The year we won it as well, where was it? PSG, we had to play Madrid all along the way. Even Parma weren't the best teams in Europe as well.
I suppose you can't have that now that the Champions League's got 4 bloody spots and that, isn't it? I suppose there's always going to be one of those 4 that wins it, isn't it?
I don't get. You say that they didn't bring in the Conference League. So honestly, I said it at the time before as they were introducing it, they announced it. I was like, you know what? Last minute, scrap that. Bring back the European Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah, it's a nice little competition. That
I'd rather that than Conference fucking League.
There's some big teams in that. I mean, the Parma team we played in the final. I mean, they were a good team.
Yeah, and a year later, Zaragoza. That was a good team as well. We should have beaten them, but still a good team. Yeah, because it was the domestic cup winners of the respective European countries.
Schneider.
Every season.
That player was Schneider, didn't they?
Decent opposition. It wasn't just these minnow teams, basically, all due respect. You had to work. You won it. You had to work for it.
Mate, this is fucking awful, man. Mate, I'm sad to say Lukonga is not good enough. He needs to go. Yeah. At least be loaned out. And you can see why Theo didn't come on against Newcastle.
Yeah, he's just not good enough. He's not the level we want. He needs development. He needs further development.
That's a lot of money we spent on him as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
we need a fucking striker, I know that much.
Eddie's got no service tonight either, has he? But apart from that one time he run through and gone and screwed that up and start the second half. Oh, Gabriel, wake up, mate.
He's not good enough, is he? Not to be first, playing every week.
No. And this was the thing when obviously we heard about Jesus and all that. I did say this is now or never for Eddie. He can't complain if he doesn't work out. He doesn't seize his opportunity. He can't then later on complain he never got to give him the chance because it fell to him on the plate. But it's down to him. Obviously, there's plenty of time for him to obviously get the goal tonight and go into North London Derby with a bit of confidence and all that. But still, at the moment, again, I'm not having to go at him, but he's not getting the service either. But the one time he gets through on goal, in the second half, he runs into traffic nearly. Stefan's asking Liam for a van.
You get one soon, mate. You're going to get one soon.
Almost happened there. Jesus Christ. Oh, for God's sake. Don't back off him, Tomiyasu. Well done. Get rid of it now. Get rid of it. That'd be fantastic. Well done, ref.
We drew Wickham. Was it Wickham we drew with?
When?
Was it Wickham?
When?
Who was the League One side we drew 1-1 with when they scored in the last minute?
Oh, bloody hell. Let's go back then.
FA Cup. Wenger's, Wayne. Where he played him in the Emirates. in the replay. Obviously, better in the replay.
Emirates, I'm trying to think. We haven't played Wickham in the Emirates in like FA
No,
Cup.
I don't think it was Wickham. Was it Leighton Orient?
Leighton Orient, there's away. It wasn't at the Emirates, it was away.
1-1, weren't it?
Yeah.
They scored in the 90th minute.
It
was Leighton Orient, weren't it?
Yeah, it was Leighton Orient away. It was like
2012, 2011?
Yeah, it's around about that. Yeah, around about that time, yeah.
Jesus, Lukonga, man, what is he playing at?
So lightweight.
Mate, he's got to make the change, mate. Honestly, he can't consist watching this shit.
Come on.
Guy saying, Liam, welcome to the club. Sam be out club.
I'm in there, mate. I'm with you.
Then they're saying maybe it won't be 7-0 tonight. And then it goes Nottingham Forest.
There was us all opening up 3-4s. Fucking hell.
Yeah. And here we are. We can't even fucking get through.
Here we go. Called it. 60 minutes to Shaka.
Yeah.
It's got to be Lukonga, surely.
Zinchenko.
It's Zinchenko on as well.
Tinney's gone off for Zinchenko.
Well, that's a quite a statement, isn't it? Tierney will go at the end of the season, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Sabi's off. Good.
Well, Sambi can't complain, can he?
Absolutely not, mate.
No.
For me, mate, that's him done.
I said it earlier before the game kicked off. If he can't turn up and put a decent performance in against, of all due respect, the League One team, you got to ask questions of him. Serious questions.
Let me see if we did play Wickham. I can't remember us playing. Did we play Wickham at?
I mean, you got to be fair. It's not always easy for these players. You know, it's not the easiest game to come and play, but you do have to do more. You do have to show, you know, a higher level than what they're showing here.
Yeah.
You definitely do. So I agree. These Lukonga needs to go out on loan and develop further somewhere else. He might become good in a season or two. And Vieira, I think he's got a lot of skill in him, but he just needs to. I think he just needs to learn to, you know, that we need to, you know, give him to a team that can develop him a bit more. You know, maybe for a season or two as well. See what he can do.
Yeah.
I think he's all right when he's got, like you see against Wolves and against Brentford. He's all right when he's got a whole team around him. Do you know what I mean? But he needs that. You know, he needs like literally a whole team around him. He's not one of them players. I think if you had a few players out, I think he'd struggle.
Yeah, you can't rely on him.
Like you said, he's not strong enough at the moment.
Absolutely, and you can't rely on him. You know, if he needs to be the centre of your attacking options, it's not working.
No.
If we get into the, touch wood and this season goes well and everything, we're in the Champions League next season, you know, we need to be bolstering our squad with a bit more quality.
Yeah.
I'd still take someone like Maddison, mate.
Yes!
Yes!
Finally. Never seen that before from now.
Let's see what happens in a minute, though.
Bloody hell. Guess who got the assist?
Vieira. Great about that Vieira, mate. I don't agree with anything you said about him, Sam.
What?
So I don't agree with anything you said about him. Absolutely scandalous.
Who's that?
Fabio Vieira.
He's crap, isn't he?
Mate, I know what you was trying. You playing your reverse psychology. Actually, Tomiyasu could have had that as well, couldn't he?
Yeah, set piece. Set piece goal, good one.
Yeah.
He always gets a goal a season, though, don't he, Elnen? He always gets a goal away from home.
Usually his foot, but not. It was his first head, I think, for Arsenal. Goal one. think.
Yeah, I don't remember another header from him. But he always scores away from home.
Usually it's away from home in Europe. Never in the league, in Europe. From like 25, 30 yards out.
Scored against Barcelona, didn't
he? Our last Champions League goal.
The thing with Elneny, though, is he does what you want him to do, doesn't he? You know,
Yeah.
He does a job, he does it well, and he's loyal. Yeah. He doesn't complain. He knows where his place is.
And if you need a geezer to come on last 10, 15 minutes just to press the fuck out of a team, he's your man, isn't he?
He's a quality. I'll tell you what, he's a quality squad player. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gary's putting the digs in on Sammy. Sammy off goal. Coincidence?
Yeah, no, it's a good cross from Vieira. He's but that is one of his strengths, right? His set pieces is one of his strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just needs to get in the gym now, don't he? Oh Jesus.
He needs more time. That's what Russ was going to be saying. He needs more time. I think he still thinks Pepe needs more time. I think.
I'm getting dot on Pepe. Bloody hell!
How's he doing out there?
Not at a peep.
He ain't doing that well, then, is he?
I don't think he's doing that great.
He's another one. So laid back, mate. He's like Lukonga, isn't he?
Mm.
The thing is, he had the ability, Pepe, as well. That was the frustrating thing, wasn't it? He had the ability to be a really, really good player.
Yeah,
he had all the tools, but just didn't have the consistency.
Yeah.
There's reports coming out from Ukraine on Twitter. Shakhtar and Arsenal are discussing the ratio guaranteed payment and bonuses for Mudryk. The London club wants bonuses to be at least 30% of the entire transfer fee. Shakhtar wants bonuses to be a maximum of 20%.
Sure, they can meet in the middle.
Yeah, hopefully. If it's that minute, just fucking take 25% and go with it. Just go 25 then. Everyone's happy.
That sounds like it's quite close then, to me.
You know, Arsenal, it'll be all agreed. It'll be all good. You'd have the medical and all that. And we'll wait till deadline day for the announcement video. Even though we know it's done.
Yeah. He'll be training with Arsenal and all of that. And you're like, you're not going to announce him. No, we've got to wait till deadline day.
Good to see old Pat Rice there in the stands.
Yeah, good old Pat Rice.
Looking well. Another Irishman would like to see AP McCoy in the stands. One of us. David Platt. Yeah, well, ex-Arsenal, but not. Cool. Fucking all that tonight, aren't they? But they've all come out in force, the ex-Arsenal elite.
They're all there, aren't they?
It's like they knew.
Oh, what was that anyway? What was that?
David Platt looks like some. He looks like just some random farmer, doesn't he? Oh, that's Mike Keown.
Fucking some idiots on Twitter. I swear to God. Oh, we ain't got Yale Felix. Edu out. Fucking me. There's more to life than one player.
I tell you what, Joe Felix is overrated. I've said it before. He's overrated.
Well, the fact that he's chosen, if he's been given a choice and he's chose Chelsea, that says a lot. He doesn't want to
money.
Yeah.
He's just gone for the money. They're going to pay him more. He goes there. That's it.
But you got idiots out there with fucking YouTube channels and all that going, "Ooh, Eddie, wow, it's all Eddie's fault. I told you he was crap." Sorry, look at all the other players we brought in under Eddie and Arteta that actually come in and they actually work. But no. One player decided to go for the money to Chelsea of all places. Eddie, well, don't want to bang me outside of Chelsea. Oh, we could have had him back. What the fuck? Oh, fuck off. Get a life.
Yeah.
Go get shagged. Do something with your life.
Go to Nando's.
Yeah, exactly. Just do something. Fucking, if you get worked up that much that you've got to fucking complain 24/7 if something doesn't go right for the club you support, then you need to have a word with yourself. Go on, Eddie. Go on. There you go. 2-0.
I missed that.
He needed that. Good finish, actually. Took it round the goal, you know, that you're seeing us in the replay. Never doubted Eddie at all.
I tell you what, Eddie's you can complain all you want. Eddie's delivered.
Yeah, 4 games, 3 goals. Can't complain. I know.
He might not always be there, and he disappears a lot, and he'll make some, stupid decisions and that. But I tell you what, he makes a lot of good decisions, and he scores goals.
Yeah. And this is what I was saying earlier in terms of if he didn't take his chance now, it was basically a now or never moment in terms of taking your chance.
He went round to keep nicely, didn't he?
To be fair, to him, he is taking a chance. So we can't actually ever go at him. There's idiots out there that will because they're idiots.
Ian Wright's going to like this. Ian Wright's going to love this when he gets his score.
Right, I love it. He'll be tweeting Eddie out and everything like
that. Gary's a bit in the mud now. Gary's been complaining about Nketiah for a long time. I have too, to be honest. I didn't think it was going to work out like this. No. I thought Nketiah was just, it wasn't going to get anything from him really. But no, you got to give credit where it's due.
Oh, Gary, trying to cover himself now. Xhaka and Zinchenko won 2 goals.
He went around the keeper nicely there. He went around the keeper nicely. Got to give it to him.
Yeah, and like Greeny says in the chat, Vieira made it again. Made that go happen. The build up.
Vieira with made it happen.
Yeah, just needs the right players around him.
Vieira is crap, and he's absolute crap. That Vieira.
Oh dear. It's like someone said in one of the group chats, something on Twitter. Vieira reminds them of when Odegaard arrived. Needed a bit of bulking up. Originally, it was a bit lightweight, and obviously Odegaard has gone on and he has built himself and become stronger in this league and adapted. And these games got better for it.
Yeah,
we just need to give Vieira, ironically for us, if you're in the chat, time to adjust and bulk himself up a bit.
I've seen there's been a lot of talk lately on Twitter and from various different, basically sources and that there's talk of Odegaard maybe he's the player, he's the number 1 player in the league at the moment.
You can't complain. From what we've seen recently, you can't really complain about that. If that's the case.
A lot of people are. I'm talking about non-Arsenal fans are saying that as well. They think he's the best player in the league at the moment.
Who's that?
Odegaard.
Sorry?
I was saying there's a lot of buzz lately the last couple of weeks, not just from Arsenal fans but from other fans as well. That a lot of people are saying that Odegaard is the best player in the league at the moment.
He's definitely when you think about him and Kevin De Bruyne, we always look at Kevin De Bruyne as being the best attacking centre midfielder. Odegaard's obviously been playing better than him this season.
Yeah.
That's saying something, mate. So, I mean, I didn't think he was that good against Newcastle, but if you look at the quality of his game, especially against Brighton and the majority of the other games, I think he's a fantastic player, mate. Honestly, I think the money we picked up for him, unbelievable, 30 million.
Yeah, it's a big bonus. That big deal.
And what's he, 23? Mate, he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near where he can get to.
He's 24.
Here
Yeah.
old boy, Emil Smith Rowe for Saka.
There's a 10-year-old coming over Oxford. Looks like he looks 10 anyway. One of them.
He looked well young, that geezer, didn't he?
I think he's the mascot, isn't
Yeah, he's probably won a prize, isn't he?
he? Yeah.
Play against Arsenal for the night. Yeah.
Come on in the 73rd minute. 74th.
Saka limping off.
Saka struggling here, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Just
gone
take him off. Put on Marquinhos. We're 2-0 up. Come on.
Yeah, Smith Rowe's on, by the way. Smith Rowe's come on.
Oh, finally.
Give him a run out now. See how he can do. Hopefully Saka isn't actually injured, because that's all we need going into Sunday.
Yeah, nice to see Smith Rowe back.
Yeah, that is a bonus. Come on. Yes!
Well,
Eddie again, mate. Eddie again.
I like that top.
You like that top?
I like that top.
Behave yourself. Trying to wind me up.
Why have you got that one?
Because you can't have it. It's like I only wear it for a special reasons.
Special fire.
It's to help.
stadium.
Sort her out, Liam. Bloody hell.
I'm not even going to explain to her, mate. I'm not even going to explain.
It's for charity, yes.
I'm not even going to explain to her. Was it knife crime? Is it still the same?
Yeah, like last year against to raise awareness about the London knife crime.
Yeah. So it's just like a charity shirt. She's not even listening to me now.
Oh no, now she's made a silly little comments. He's okay. She's like, but Eddie's on hat trick. That's the main thing. Mark Green saying it was offside, but who cares? Ain't no VAR, exactly. Well,
Who cares, mate? No fair, no hassle.
We only care when Liverpool. We only care when Liverpool gets saved by VAR. When it wasn't offside.
That's a cheeky little finish, though, isn't it?
Yeah, great little finish from Eddie.
I mean, that's just a little dink. Just about. I mean, he just dinked it over the goal, isn't he?
Yeah.
If that was Kane, mate, we'd be hearing about it all night long.
Yeah, that was Kane. All the media would be, exploding in ejaculation.
As they type out their little fucking columns out. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
No, Nketiah's done well.
He needed it tonight. He needed at least a goal tonight to give him the boost going into what is the Sunday against Northland against them lot.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, isn't it? Get him scoring goals.
Yeah. Mate, imagine he scores a winner on Sunday. He'd be a god.
Cool. Wouldn't it be nice to go and smack that lot at the toilet bowl?
With our strongest 11 starting on against, assuming Saka's fine and all that, yeah, we should. Especially, I think we're bashing the way they're going in the first half situation. I think we're bashing up in the first half and take it easy in the second, score another goal.
Well, we need to be clinical, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
we need to be clinical with the chances we get.
Yeah.
Thing is, right, we score first against them on Sunday, mate. Their head's gonna drop because, their fan base ain't happy deep down anyway, is it? So if they can see first, man. I can see them fucking falling to pieces. If I'm being totally honest, But we need to score first. Fucking don't give them a penalty as well. It pisses me off the amount of penalties we give them.
Yeah. Well, some of the penalties we've given over the years, like last year, in the back end of last season, that was not a penalty. Fucking, he jumped in. He jumped into holding. Son got a penalty. And the VAR it went, no, it's still a penalty. He jumped into him, but it's still a pen. Like, oh, fantastic.
Well, hopefully Son won't be doing his little antics this time now. Do you know what I mean?
He's been crap this year anyway. You know, his latest thing is now, he's been crap all season, by the way. But he's now saying, I can't see the ball through my mask. What's your excuse for the first half of the season then?
Go on. Go on.
Oh, almost Smith Rowe.
Oh! Smith Rowe nearly. Thing is, he's got a great knack to scoring goals, isn't he?
Yeah. Deflection now.
I'll tell you what's fucking close.
That would have gone in, possibly. Here we go. Ben White's coming on the Marquinhos.
This fucking bring Ben White.
Tommy Yasu off. And Fabio Vieira for Marquinhos.
You got to love Ben White, though. Fucking brilliant. I think he's brilliant.
He's had an amazing season.
He's a great player, mate.
He is very solid.
Vieira's off.
Got lovely Arsenal fans being so original. Vieira, oh, he comes from Portugal. He plays for Arsenal. I wonder where that came from. How that came about.
Yeah, Ben White's been brilliant this season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just think that back four, when you got them four fit, it's just not even just for now, is it? It's like massively for the future as well. Like we got 4 players that will be with us for the next at least 5 years, hopefully.
Yeah.
It's just, it's pretty exciting, I think.
Yep.
I wasn't really sure about him at right back at first. I thought I didn't really understand it, but he's really settled into that role, isn't
he? Yeah, he's got good crossing. Come on, Arsenal.
At least we know we're through now. One more goal first and I'll be spot on. Greeny's saying just goes to show how bad Southgate is not knowing how good White is. Don't get me started on Southgate. Not this late into the stream. It'll be all day. It's a fucking fraud. That's all I'm saying.
Another 2 years of him, mate.
Yeah. Oh, we got to the semi-final of a World Cup. Oh, we got to the final of a Euros. Did we win it? No.
Well, it's the first time we played a good team. We lost, didn't we? That's it,
Both fucking times.
Every time we play a good team, we lose, don't we?
And in the World Cup this year, outplayed France, the world champions, are still getting knocked out. It's like you can't bloody make it up.
No.
and it gets to decide if he can stay or not. Well done, Smith. Oh, unlucky. Oh dear, it is what it is. 2 more years. Yay! 2 more years.
Where is the next? Where is the?
Germany.
You know that. You heard him say, didn't you?
I've got your headphones in.
Oh, you watching us?
No.
Oh,
No.
I thought she was actually watching us. Actually.
How rude!
I've got your AirPods, but I ain't. I'm on TikTok.
Oh, you're on TikTok, are you? Find a few of my rants on there.
Yeah. That's making baby cry.
Making babies cry.
Oh dear. I don't know what happened to Sam there. I don't know if he dropped off or internet went or not. Kicked me out a minute ago. There he is. He's back in. One sec.
Wait.
What happened to you? The internet kick you out.
I don't know. Something happened with my connection with the StreamYard.
Same here. Literally, like 2 minutes prior. That's why I went because I got kicked out.
Yeah.
What have I done?
Hopefully, they'll kick me out in a minute.
Full time whistle goes. Yeah. Oh dear.
What was he talking about before he got kicked out?
Oh, I can't remember now.
Yeah, something I was going to say, but I can't remember now.
Nothing about the Euros, was it?
Euros, yeah, because he was asking about where
He asked about where's the next World Cup, was it? Or the
Euros.
Where's the next Euros going to be? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
Euros he asked for, and I think it's Euros is Germany, and the World Cup
the Euros are Germany, and the World Cup is a
Very
collaboration between Canada, the USA, and Mexico.
Yeah,
that'd be quite good. Actually, I bet the kickoff time they'll be all over the place, won't they?
Oh yeah.
Well, with America, you've got basically 4 time zones. Same with Canada. But I don't think there's going to be more than maybe 2 stadiums in Canada because they don't really have any big stadiums, really.
No.
They're 3 or 4. You'll have some of the big ones in America, and I suppose Brazil. Mexico will have 2 at least. They'll have the biggest one, won't they? The Azteca or whatever it's called.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to try and get. I think I'm going to try and get over there for a game or 2. To be honest, when that comes around.
So what they do then in terms of because obviously usually as nations are already in the finals, isn't they? What do they do if they're split between 3 countries?
What do? Those 3 teams are automatically qualified, and it's
So they're all automatically qualified, are they? Still?
Yeah.
They're host nations, so.
But
That's probably why they want more countries in it, don't they?
Well, that's it. That World Cup has a new format anyway. There's a new. There's going to be quite a few more teams in the World Cup now. There's going to be like a larger group stage.
Yeah, 3 more groups, but 3 teams in each group. So, but effectively, whoever plays their second game on match day 2 could be doing the waiting game, hoping there's no conspiracies and all that.
I can't wait till we do America in their own backyard.
What's going to happen now in terms of England versus USA in the World Cup?
You know it's happening, don't you?
Yeah.
Will we actually beat them this time?
There's going to be a new format. We'll probably have loads more smaller nations in there, which isn't that great. But anyway, it is what it is.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
They'll have like Moldova in there or something like that.
Yeah.
Toga.
What was that one we played? Was it Panama or something like that? We beat them 6-0. Yeah.
Panama, yeah. 6-0 on that one. Who's the other one we had in that group? We made hard work of it, though. Who was it? I can't remember who it was now, but yeah.
Who did we have? We had them, didn't we? Then we had Scotland. It's not Scotland. Who was it?
Scotland don't do World Cups.
Oh, no.
Unlucky Zinchenko. I think now.
I'm
Belgium.
thinking Euros.
We have Belgium, Parma, or where you pronounce it. I can't remember the third team was now because we played the team I can't remember. We played them first.
Right now,
I know. It was we beat them 2-1 in the last minute. We scored in the last minute.
Yeah,
African side.
Tunisia. Yeah, that's it.
Tunisia.
Yeah, we made our work of that one last minute. Harry Kane, everyone waxed lyrical, and that was it. And we absolutely pumped Parma. And then lost. Then took the loss against Belgium for the easy side of the draw and got to the semi-final. And then next in that knockout round, the first decent team we come up against, we lose. Yay! We won 1-0 up as well.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
And then Kane didn't decide to pour ball square, did
he? Yeah. But then fast forward a couple of years and the women's team turned up and said, no, but you know what, this is how you win. This is how you win things. Don't have a Tottenham player in your squad. Don't have a Tottenham player as a captain. Put an Arsenal player as a captain, but don't have any Tottenham players in the squad. You win things.
God, I can't remember last time I see 2 minutes of injury time.
At the end of 90 minutes as well, yeah, bloody. Yeah, usually it's 3 at least. Not that's how poor this game's been.
Well, the amount of changes, yeah. You'd have thought it'd be more than 2 minutes.
Would have thought it'd be more than 3-0.
3-0's all right.
Oxford.
Yeah.
It's a clean sheet. It's 3 goals and we're through. We've gone further. It's better than 12 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. And we finally won in the white shirt.
Let's all have a live stream party later on.
That ball didn't go out of play, I don't reckon. Mate, I'll take 3-0 tonight.
Chris Moss and chat saying Turner playing out from the back, no problems. Where's the hate? To be fair to him, competitive in the competitive games that he's played for Arsenal, can't complain about him once this season so far. And then earlier in this game, was called upon and made himself look big and helped the team out massively out of a hole. So yeah, he can't complain. I'll admit there's a few moments in pre-season I was a bit concerned, but that's pre-season. When it's mattered, he's turned up for us.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's a pretty decent goalkeeper.
Yeah,
I think he's the right kind of goalkeeper for like when we're playing with these kind of games with lesser players. I think with Ramsdale, he's a bit more eccentric, isn't he? And I think you need to have a really good team. Do you know what I mean? Well, I think he's more steady. He will just do what he needs to do with a lesser team. So I quite like him as a second choice.
Yeah.
Gary. Well, he wasn't stretchered off enough. He walked off around the pitch, not with
He'll be all right on Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's just obviously it's a precaution. They don't want to risk it, and then he actually does get properly injured and all that. So it's more. He was walking off around the pitch with the medical guy. Fine, wasn't limping and all that, so wasn't stretchered off. It's more of a we don't want to risk it because we've got big games coming up. We've got Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe's got a few minutes under his belt now. He had a chance, obviously deflection from the defender to stop him scoring, but yeah, second half far better. Took a while to get into the flow of things in the second half, but once the first goal went in, our class and talent shone up, and it really showed the difference in their levels, basically.
Yeah.
Fabio Vieira, man of the match, fantastic player, 2 assists, what a player.
Did he get 2 assists, did he?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. The free kick and
hell, Jesus.
Yeah, the free kick and Eddie's first goal.
Yeah, I totally missed it. I was looking at my phone, but fair play to him. Do you know what I mean? He got the 2 assists. His stats are pretty good, isn't they? Like they're very good, but he definitely needs to work his ground game.
It shows what he's good at. He is a good set piece taker. he has got a good passing foot. We know that. He's got a good. He can pick out players. But we saw through the play today that we're playing Oxford with respect. We're playing Oxford. It's still lightweight and goes disappearing a lot of the game and makes some silly, unneeded passes. That don't go anywhere. So he's still not at the level we want. But I do see some promise in him. I don't want to get rid of him. Just bung him out, never see him again. I'd like to see him go on loan somewhere. To be honest.
Yeah, no, I think the potential. You're right, mate. The potential's definitely there with him, and I think he's shown it. Yeah. But you're right as well. He's just not at the level at the moment, is he? He's not at the physique.
He's only 21, isn't he? He's only like 21 as well. Remember, so you can't really throw him out completely yet.
He's come, to be fair, against Brentford and Wolves away. He's come on and had an effect on the game, and do you know what I mean? Helped us win games. So he has got it. He definitely has got it, but. Like you said, the problem is it's hard, isn't it? It's like with Smith Rowe now. I was just thinking, it's all well and good Smith Rowe's back, which is good, but you sit there and you think, when's his next lot of minutes really, really going to be? Like, he might get 10, 15 minutes at the end of games, but even this man, obviously, you would have thought he will play against Man City away in the Cup, but until UEFA turns up in March, we're not going to change much, are we? So it's just going to be, we have to try and ease him back in with minutes in the Premier League.
Yeah, he'll probably just come on, like you say, the last 10, 15, 20. And if there's a bout of games we get with the Europa League and that, we'll probably be playing Europa League and we'll be rotating that way.
It's hard for them, though, isn't it, when you're not playing a lot of games? I suppose that is the other thing as well, isn't it? We see it with every player. If you're not playing games week in, week out, it is harder to come in. But I'm not making excuses for Lukonga. I think he definitely needs to go out on loan or something.
Yeah,
I'm just not seeing anything develop.
Yeah, I think with Vieira, I've had my piece on Sambi already in this stream, but with Vieira, I think the longer we're in this title race, the thick and fast these games come thick and fast. I think we will see a lot more of him in rotation, as you say, but a lot more of him than we have so far. In spite the games of Brentford, the games we should win at home and away, you'll see a lot more of him in them games. Obviously, depending on we get in Europe as well, see him in that. But league-wise, I think, league-wise, we'll definitely see a lot more of him come the business end in terms of rotation against the teams we should be beating anyway. There shouldn't be an issue of him coming in for an Odegaard or Saka or whoever, where we could be playing that day. And hopefully, as we spoke about it, we'll start seeing, especially going from next season, obviously a bigger, more physical Fabio Vieira, because that's the main thing with that Fabio. He does need to get more adjusted to how physical the league is in this country and football is in this country. And once he does that, we've got enough of a cracking player on our hands, and that's great competition, and to keep Odegaard on his toes as well, catching or not, he needs to be catching his toes as well.
Yeah,
and I'm excited. Again, 35 million. Yeah, you say it's a lot, but in modern days, it's just peanuts. And for a player like him, Eddie got man of the match, by the way, just been shown on TV.
Yeah, Eddie getting 2 goals.
Yeah. BX saying Mudryk deal apparently very close. Good. If we can get that done ASAP, fantastic.
Exactly.
Get it done, Dusty, and move on for someone else now, please. I'm sick of 9 days in and want more players. We need more players.
Ferran Torres, would you take him?
Good player, I think
he's a great player, mate.
Again, it's a position do we really need to be fit in that position if we've got Mudryk?
Yeah.
Do we really need that? I'd much rather get someone who can rotate with Partey.
Yeah, that's the point. Once this Mudryk situation is dealt with, we do need to also bring in this window, not next window, the summer and all that.
I don't think we will, though, mate.
We have to. This is the thing. We have to. As I said in the stream, we're going to risk running Partey into the ground and being in a situation which we were March last year.
Well, I think it's clear that El Neni's going to play. I just don't think we're going to. I think if it means we wait in the summer, not saying we're going to buy him, but saying if someone like Declan Rice comes available, I think we'd rather wait and consist with El Neni for the rest of the season It's a bit of short-term pain for a longer-term solution. So, how much you're right, we need that position filled, but I think we'll wait to the summer personally and fill it with the right player, and just hope we get through the season.
Imagine have that midfield though, Partey, Rice, and Odegaard.
Oh my God!
Jesus.
Like he would be the right candidate, though, wouldn't he, Declan Rice? Yeah. He would be the right candidate to bring in.
Xhaka, and again, it's nothing against Xhaka either saying that, because Xhaka has performed great this season, but he's at part of his career now. He's on the wrong side of his age wise. He's in his 30s now.
Do you still think Yuri Tillemans would go for someone like that?
I think we're a bit past with him now.
I think the club is all. If the club are genuinely looking at Declan, that's them saying they've moved on from Tielemans.
I don't think Tielemans really is.
They're talking about Tielemans Newcastle, aren't they? I can see that.
I don't think he had a great World Cup. I don't think he's having a great season for Leicester.
He's down tools. Since he put it out there a year and a half ago now that he wanted to leave Leicester, it's not been the same as what he was prior.
I think if we wanted him, we'd have brought him, wouldn't we? We'd have paid the red money.
Yeah. We would have got him by now.
Yeah. He would have been, if we really wanted him after what happened in the summer. We still wanted him. We would have got him in the first few days of the window opening. Just give Leicester the money, whatever they wanted, and to get it done with.
Yeah.
Declan Rice all day long now.
But the fact he's been, with all due respect, another piss poor start to this season, poor in the World Cup. The club have looked at it and think, is he the right sort of? Has he got the right attributes to come to us? Is he going to do this to us if we come 2-3 years down the line? Is he then going to down tools to us? And I think they've looked at it and thought, you know what, it's not worth the risk.
No, Tielemans is a bit past it for us, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think if they'd have gone for him, they'd have paid the money, mate. Yeah. But mate, I'm gonna have to shoot in a sec, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wrap things up now. Yeah. Oh, good. Right. Thanks, obviously, for Sam and Liam for joining me in the stream itself and keeping me sane. Because if it was just me tonight, I think I'd have lost my bloody mind, especially that first half.
You enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. Arsenal put me through the ring in the first half against League One opposition. Yeah, there's the FA Cup, and I love the FA Cup, but still. Again, massive thanks to everyone, all the regulars and some of the new faces have joined us recently on the channel. Thanks for popping along, keeping the conversation flowing, even to the point where the first half was so bad we didn't even talk about the football. We reminisced about we showed our age and reminisced about good old days when TV was good and of all varieties as well, comedy, family shows, you name it.
Back when people watched TV.
Yeah, before it went all streaming and crap. Oh dear. But with that, I'll be going now. And what day is it? Monday. So I'm trying to think. I'll probably fit a show in either tomorrow lunchtime, early evening for that. Maybe I'll fit a show just to update people and tell certain people to grow up and stop fucking overreacting and Twitter and all that jazz. Because that's all I seem to do every now and then is to tell people to stop fucking complaining. Relax. As I said earlier, knock one out. Go somewhere. Go Nando's. Go to the cinema. Go to Fort Park or fucking wherever. Go for a walk. Get a bike. Go to the gym. Do something. You don't have to be glued to your Twitter and complain about everything. Just relax. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that on my community posts. Once I decide what time I'm going to do that tomorrow, probably a bit of a transfer update thing and see how we go from it. Depends on what more information comes out about Mudryk in the next few hours. I think now I'll probably fit a podcast in between now and Sunday before a North London Derby special. And then North London Derby Day, Metro Day on Saturday, the actual stream, and then North London Derby Day on Sunday, the big build-up. This is going to be very interesting because Liam's not going to be here. He's going to be in the cold in North London, in the pissing down cold. No Jordan Nobbs to look forward to because she's gone to Villa. Ira Brooks is on the way out the door. We've got a couple of new players in, but we'll see what happens there. With that, I'll be covering that as well, actually, on North London Derby Day. So London Derby Day in general. Arsenal women versus the Chelsea women at the Emirates, covering that. And then a couple of hours later, Arsenal versus them not down the road at that fucking toilet bowl. Finally, can we finally put them in their place on their turf? Avenge what happened last April and put them in their place once and for all, and just ram it home that they've had their little 7 year their little 7 year spell of finishing above us, a little trophy they get for that. And we're back, and we ain't. They will not be finishing above us anytime soon. And not only are we back, we're going for a title, which is going to kill them even more. But apart from that, we'll see you on the other side. Yeah. As I say, keep an eye out for tomorrow. Apart from that, until then, as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Gunners.